This meeting is being recorded.
Can you check now? Can you check now? Is it coming? Is everything good? Is everything good, guys? Come on. Yeah. To inject values to simple Spring Bean properties, we can use @value and @configuration properties annotations. @value for single value injection to single property. @configuration properties for bulk injection. At a time can inject multiple values to multiple Spring Bean properties. See guys, application.properties name org.nit name Naresh IT, address Hyderabad, pin code, contact number. Okay, see, for a single value injection, on the top of every property, we are writing the key na @value org.nit.name, org.nit.address. So it is a regular single value injection or not, guys? Look at the bulk injection, number one. Yeah, this will perform field injection, guys. Here getter setter methods are optional to place, but bulk injection internally performs setter injection. Setter method is compulsory. You can use @data because it also gives what? Getter setter method both. But most important, what is the common prefix for all the keys? org.nit. In @configuration property, that common prefix should be specified. What are the last nodes of the keys? Name, address, pin code, contact. These last nodes of the keys must be matched with property names or not, guys? Must and should be matched with property names or not, guys? Name, address, pin code, contact. Matching or not matching, guys? Definitely matching, right? The keys in property file and Spring Bean property name need not to match. Need to match or need not to match? Here, field injection takes place. So setter methods are optional to place. Here placing at the rate data is optional towards what? Injection process. Okay, here what? The common prefix is mandatory. All keys must have common prefix for the keys in the property file, and the prefix must be specified in what? At the rate configuration properties annotation. The nodes, that means after keys, after prefix, the nodes after prefix in property file and property names in Spring Bean class must match. Must and should match. Compulsory should match, guys. Come on. Here, setter injection takes place. Setter methods are mandatory to what? Place. Observe that at the rate setter is placed. At the setter method. You can place at the rate data also. Here, not field injection, setter injection is taking place. Right, boss? We cannot place multiple prefixes in configuration properties annotation of a single Spring Bean class. So 2-3 prefixes not possible, guys. That's why whatever data you want to inject to one Spring Bean should have common prefix in the property file. The specified common prefix of configuration properties annotation is not there for keys of the property file. Then we need to use what, guys? At the rate value annotation for single value injection. At the rate value annotation for what, guys? Single value injection. For example, all nodes are matching with property names. 1-2 nodes are not matching. To inject values to those properties, you can go for at the rate value annotation. Suppose 10 bean are there, 10 nodes are there in property file, 10 bean properties are there. 8 are matching, 2 are not matching. For those 2, we can happily go for at the rate value annotation, no problem at all. Okay, whatever match, they are injected. Whatever not match, you don't get any exception. And it won't inject keys also. They just ignored. Whatever, if you feel ignored, you can use at the rate value annotation separately. Clear, guys? Okay, what's the advantage of it? Sometimes we need to inject 30 values, 40 values. Who will write at the rate value for 40 times? By writing at the rate configuration properties only for one time, we can make the things happening or not, guys. We can make the things happening wonderfully or not, guys. Come on, everyone. Okay, guys. File. Okay, let's create the project now. Other, where is this? Spring Starter project. Yeah, Monday regular 5 p.m. only, no 11 a.m. It's confirmed. It's a regular 5 p.m. But some other day it may be required. But Monday it will be a regular 5 p.m. session. Yeah, tell me, guys. Boot IOC pros, how much, guys? 7. Boot IOC pros 7. Tell me here. Bulk injection. What injection? Bulk injection using configuration properties. Say next. Say next. I'm using Lambda API because setter methods are compulsory because bulk injection needs a setter injection. Say next. Say finish. Bulk injection. That's great. Now first go to application.property. Do I need to configure this property file separately or it is automatically detected one? It is definitely automatically detected one. Okay, that's fine. Let's take some interesting actor information, right? Actor information. Okay, guys. We'll take some common prefix there. Anything you can take as a common prefix. Movie dot info dot something. Movie dot info dot movie dot in otherwise movie dot actor dot id 1001. Movie dot actor dot name. Okay, who is the Ranbir Kapoor RK? Movie dot actor dot address Hyderabad. Movie dot what is there? Actor dot is some numeric value, right? Movie dot actor dot remuneration, right? Okay, that's a big word. Let me use fee. Some big number, guys. Some big number I'm trying to put. Like this, some information is there now, boss. Movie dot actor dot email. What is there? Email. RK at bollywood.com. RK at bollywood.com. Yes, we are ready. See why these yellow marks are coming? Because they are user defined. Yes? No, I don't want to say yellow mark. You follow the suggestion, guys. Okay, unknown property. You try to add metadata for it. Some metadata is added now. Some information is added, right? Yellow mark gone. Yellow mark gone for main thing. Okay, only for ID you have to add it. Only for ID you add it. Here is what? Address. Here is what? Is. Here is a fee. Okay, whatever it is. Did you mean Mevin dot actor dot name? No, this is different. Yeah, you save it, guys. You save it. Once you save it, those red marks, yellow marks are gone now, guys. See, for every property, metadata is added here. For every property, metadata is added here, right? Okay. Here is my what? Email. Here is what? Is. Once you save it, this one. Nothing is there. For predefined keys, already metadata is there. That's why no yellow marks. User defined keys, metadata is not there. Okay, until you add metadata, yellow marks will come. What is metadata? Some extra information about the each one. See, name, movie actor name, type string, small description is there or not there. Like this, for every property, some description is there or not there, guys. For predefined keys, already such description is there, no tension. Okay, guys. Now you understood why these yellow marks are coming. Generally, for user-defined keys, they will come. If you add the metadata, they will go off. How the metadata is added? In meta.nf folder, some JSON file. JSON file is created, all this stuff. Okay. Rakha Kumar, you love Naga Chaitanya, na? Wow. Note. For the what is there? User defined properties added to the for the user defined properties added to the what, guys? For the user defined properties added to the added it to the application dot property. Will properties. We will get. We will get. What is that? Yellow marks. Yellow marks indicating warnings. Indicating warnings. Okay. To suppress those warnings. To suppress those warnings. Okay. Add metadata to them. Add what, guys? Metadata to them. Metadata to them. Okay. Yeah. For predefined keys of the application dot properties. Application dot properties file. Come on. Application dot properties file. We need to okay. The metadata will be metadata data is already available. The metadata is already available. Are you getting my point there, guys? Come on, everyone. Yeah. Now see, you keep the mouse over there. Some description is coming now, though it is user defined. Though it is user defined, some description is coming now. Hello dot message is equal to hi. You keep the mouse control there. We are unknown property is coming here. Is it coming like an unknown property over here, guys? Does it coming like an unknown property kind of wording here? No. So because we have added metadata, we have added metadata. Okay, that's great, guys. We are ready with the keys and metadata is also added. So I'll come to this, my dear. New package. What is the package? com.nt.espins. com.nt.espins. There, what is there? Class. There, what is there, guys? Class. Mittapalli Abhilash. Get control on your hands. Okay. Yeah, tell me. Actor detail. Something. Actor details. Yeah, this is my spring bean. How to make this one as a spring bean, guys? At the rate component actor. Next, boss. Tell me next one. At the rate. At the rate configuration properties. Hey, for annotation, no order, boss. Annotation can be there in any order. First, last, that is that kind of. Should be there means should be there. They can be there in any order. Okay, no restriction of order, boss. There is no restriction of order. At the rate configuration properties, guys. What properties? At the rate configuration property. Prefix is equal to. What is equal to? Prefix is equal to. Yeah, what is there? Movie dot actor. That's the prefix. Yeah, not compulsory prefix. It means two nodes should be there. Prefix can have one node, one letter, two nodes, two letters, three nodes, anything. Generally, it is recommended to take two words in the prefix. Yeah, if you want to enjoy this, the last node in the keys and Spring Bean property names should match or not, guys? Okay, let's see. Private integer ID. Private string. What is there? Name. Private. string addrs. Next, private string. Come on, guys. Private string. Private string is p email. Private integer. Okay, integer is private string email. Order is not important, ra. Yeah, private double. We can take wrapper type or simple type. Double fee. Double fee. Tell me next one. At the rate data. Basically, setter methods are enough, guys. But at the rate data will give everything. ToString also come. Anyhow, I want to print the data. For that also it is required now, boss. Right. So luckily, not luckily, we have to match ID, name, address, age, fee, email. ID, address, name, age, email, fee. Are you getting my point there, guys? Come on. Okay, guys. Very lengthy name, guys. It's not going to work out. More than 30 letters, you will get exception, right? Okay. Now here I'll don't write annotation name. I'll just write bulk injection application. Say next, say finish. Say next, say finish. Here is what? Actor details dot Java. What dot Java? Order need not to match, guys. Sridhar, I already said order need not to match. Order need not to match because only name should match. Sridhar, can you concentrate? Sridhar, every day you have this problem. I say some statement, you will ask exactly after 5 minutes. Okay, that means you are not focusing. You are listening class, but you are not focusing, right? Okay. ID, name, address, age, email, what? Fee, guys. That's right. Yeah, see, we got a yellow mark, right? Yeah, why this yellow mark come? It says you have to add one jar file, add Spring Boot configuration processor to pom.xml. When using config, it is recommended to add this to your class path to generate configuration metadata, to get some metadata about what this bulk injection process. It's recommending to add one extra jar file. It's a recommendation, you can ignore also. I added, guys. Okay, that yellow mark gone now, boss. Look at the pom.xml. Adding metadata for the keys, your work. Optional but recommended to do. When you use annotation, adding one extra jar file, optional but recommended to do. Both are there for getting more metadata information. Both are there for what? Getting more metadata information, nothing extra, nothing less. Spring boot configuration processor. Configuration processor. Okay, like these jars are added or not added, boss? That's good. Now, we have to test it. Whether bulk injection is really happening or not, we have to test it. To test it, we have to go to main class. There, get access to IOC container. Get access to IOC container. What is there? Application context CTX is equal to application context CTX is equal to this. Application context CTX is equal to this. Followed by that, what is there, guys? Get access to IOC container. Followed by that, what is the story, my dear? Okay, next. get Spring Bean class object reference. Get Spring Bean class object reference. Tell me here. Actor details. Details is equal to ctx dot get bean. Here is my what, guys? Actor. Here is my what? Actor. Actor details dot class. What dot class, guys? Actor details dot class. Convinced with me, my dear? Come on, everyone. Okay. Actor details dot class. Tell me. Sys out. What is there? Sys out actor. Close the IOC container. CTX dot close. Details are fine. And detail to check whether bulk injection is happening or not. We are doing typecasting here now, my dear. Yes. We are definitely doing typecasting there. Okay, that's great. Right click, run as Java application. See, injection is happened or not, guys? 1001 RK Hyderabad, email rk@bollywood.com. Bulk injection is taking place or not, guys? How many times I used configuration properties? One time. But prefix is mandatory. Without prefix, it cannot locate them, right? But all values that you want to inject to single Spring Bean should have a common prefix. In one Spring Bean injection, 2-3 prefixes are there, not going to work out. Maybe for some other bean, some other prefix can be there, but each Spring Bean common prefix is required. Let us assume one key is not matching. Suppose age 1 is there, but there what is there? Age is there. Age 1 is there, but here what is there? Age is there. Okay. It will give error, it will just ignore that injection. It will happily ignore that injection. What is coming? Null is coming. Wrapper type, null is coming. Okay, that's great. Okay, now if you want to inject a value to that property which is not matching, you can use @value annotation or not, guys. Okay, actor dot age, sum 50. Actor dot age 50. Tell me. Yeah, this is a user defined key asking for metadata. I'm adding metadata. That's not a problem. Here is what? Actor detail. Okay, in this place, I'm taking what? @value. Dollar floor bracket open closing. Tell me. Actor dot is control plus this. Lamba KPI value annotation, Spring value annotation. Lamba value annotation, Spring value annotation. It's happening or not happening, guys? Fees is 60,000, age is what? 50. Coming or not coming, guys? Right. It's coming. No, so now both are kept, guys. Any guesses? Here, bulk injection, I have kept correct key. Here also I kept. Both are enabled. Which one? Which value will be taken as final value? Value. Put your brain, put your common sense. @value perform what injection? Field injection. Next. @value perform what injection? @value perform what injection, guys? @value perform field injection. Configuration properties perform what injection? Setter injection. Okay. Setter executes first, field injection executes first. Field injection executes first, followed by that setter injection. So the setter injection value will override the injection done by field injection or not, guys? Will override the injection done by field injection or not, guys? I want reply, my dear. So that means field injection value, at the rate value injection value, at the rate value injection value, come on. 1 minute, guys, one. Yeah. At the rate setter injected value will be taken as the final value. Okay. If at the rate value and at the rate configuration properties both are performing what? Same injection. Both are performing what? Same injection. Then what will be taken as final injection, guys? What will be taken as the final injection? Yeah, the injection that is done by, come on. At the rate configuration properties will be taken as final injection. After all, at the rate configuration properties perform setter injection and that overrides what? At the rate value based field injection value, right? At the rate value based field injection value. Are you getting my point there, guys? Come on, everyone. Okay. So now let's run the application now. Right click, run as, what is there? Java. Say okay. What's the value, guys? 30. Why 30 has come? Because bulk injection is 30. Value injection, value annotation is what? 50. Don't go by order, use brain. That's why Stressley and said, at the rate value perform field injection, at the rate configuration property performs what? Setter injection. You don't put at the rate data. You don't put at the rate data. You don't put at the rate data. Bulk injection fails. Because no setter method na boss. That's why bulk injection fails here or not, guys. Say okay. Is it happening? Is it really happening, guys? Not. Definitely not happening, guys. Come on, everyone, getting my point. Oh, okay. This is my bulk injection, guys. Bulk injection. Understood my statement? Put IOC pros application, guys. Additional configuration properties. Application dot properties. Actor dot age is equal to 50 or not, guys? That's happening, guys. See, now you look at the output that is generated. Okay, is getting hash code. Why? Because no two-string method. Okay, 1 minute. I will generate only two-string through Lambda API. What is there? At the rate two-string. Only two-string I generated, no setter method this time. Look at this. Two-string will give me all null values. Why null values, guys? Only age is coming because simple injection is. So that means it is particularly looking for setter method and looking to perform setter injection. Those setter methods are not there at the rate value I have done injection. That means that is performing field injection. For field injection, setter method constructors are not required. Come on. Convinced with my statement or not, guys? Let's see some more points. We cannot use this. We cannot use this for injecting system property values, environment variable values, and for spell. It has got its own limitations, boss. We cannot inject system properties. Why? Is there any guarantee all system properties are having same prefix? OS dot name, OS dot version. Remaining things, user dot home, user dot name, like this there, right? Okay. Environment variable, no prefix at all. So can we use them for system property values injection, guys? Okay, guys. Next. Using at the rate configuration properties annotation, we can perform following injection on following type of Spring Bean property. Simple or string properties, including wrapper. Wrapper data type properties, arrays and collections. Still not shown, I will show that. Arrays and collection. Using value, we cannot do injections on arrays and what? Collections. But using configuration properties, we can do injection on what? Arrays and collection. One small example is given, whatever I discussed, same thing is there. No. While doing bulk injection, using the support of configuration properties, if one or few properties of Spring Bean are not injected with the values collected from property file, because names are not matching, then we can go for what? At the rate value annotation for that single value injection. We can happily think about going for that one or not, guys. It won't inject placeholder, it won't do exception, guys. It will not give whatever matched injected, whatever not matched, they will be ignored. No exception will come. They will be ignored, no exception will come. Okay, can I give some important statement? In at the rate configuration properties base bulk injection process. What process? At the rate configuration properties based what? Bulk injection process. What process, guys? Bulk injection process. Bulk injection process. If the nodes of the few keys are not matching with the few properties of the, what is there? Few properties of the Spring Bean. Few properties of the Spring Bean. Few properties of the Spring Bean. Then the injection to those properties, those Spring Bean properties will be ignored. Will be ignored. And no exception will be raised. Will be raised, or no placeholders no placeholders will be injected. This is very important, guys. Yeah, generally in at the rate value, in Spring level we got exception, in Spring Boot level we got exception, in Spring level placeholders are injected, right? But here that headache is not there. Clear? Yeah. In popular interview question, what is the difference between at the rate value and at the rate configuration properties annotation? Tell me one fast 2-3 differences, guys. Fast 2-3 differences you tell me. Remaining things I will talk. One perform single value injection, other one perform bulk injection. One perform single value injection, other one perform what? Bulk injection. Are you getting my point there, guys? Come on. Yeah, tell me. One is for single value injection, one for bulk injection. Next, one perform field injection, one perform setter injection. Next, for value, common prefix is not required. Here, common prefix is required. Next, bean property name must match with what? Last nodes of the keys. Where in configuration property, in value, need not to match. Need not to match. Okay, value works in both Spring and Springboard. Configuration property works only in what? Only in what? Springboard. Clear? Yeah, see what? Given, yeah, at the rate configuration properties is class level annotation or method level annotation. Class level or method level. Okay, in at the rate bean is there, then we can go for method level also, right? At the rate value is purely field level annotation. At the rate value is purely what? Field level annotation. Given by Spring Framework so it can be used in both Spring applications and Springboard application. Given by Springboard, so it can be used only in what? Springboard applications. Performs field level injection by accessing what? Private properties of Spring Bean class through reflection API. Perform setter injection by calling setter methods of the Spring Bean class. Setter methods of the Spring Bean class. Placing setter method in Spring Bean is not required. It is required. It is what? Required. It is required. It is field or property level what? Annotation. It is what? Field or property level what? Annotation. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Come on, everyone. It is class level or what? Method level annotation. When method level, guys? When method level, I want reply boss. When it is going to be method level? If you design the Spring Bean by using what? If you design the Spring Bean by using at the rate bean method for predefined class, then method level. Perform single value injection to single property of Spring Bean. No support for bulk injection. It is exclusively designed for bulk injection only. Common prefix for keys of the property file is not required. Prefix itself optional. Common prefix for the keys in the property file is what? Required. The keys in property file and property name in Spring Bean class need not to match. The keys in property file, come on guys, everyone. The keys in what? Properties file and the property name in Spring Bean class needs to match or not, guys? Definitely needs to match or not, guys? Come on, everyone. If you specify wrong key in at the rate value annotation, we get what? Illegal argument exception, Spring Boot level. If you specify, if the key in property file is not matching with what? Spring Bean property name, then no exception will be raised. It just ignores value injection to that Spring Bean property. Okay, that's great. Can be used in can be used to even inject what? System property values and environment variable values, right? Can inject a few system properties at a time, but not all the system properties at a time. It cannot, it cannot be used to inject what? Environment variable values. It cannot be used to inject what, guys? Environment variable values. Are you getting my point, guys? Okay, number one, reason one. For system properties, there is no common prefix. Reason two, environment variable does not have what? Prefix. Reason one, For system properties, there is no common prefix. Reason 2. Environment variable does not have what? Prefix. Right. In single Spring Bean, we can inject the values from property file, system properties, environment variable. All at a time not possible. Mostly it is good to inject only from property file because system property have their own prefix. Environment variable no prefix. Property file they have their word. So how can you mention multiple prefixes? No. That's why. But using value or at the rate value totally not bad boss. It has got its own merits, right? Supports spell expressions. Yesterday we discussed does not support spell. Can be used to inject values to simple type, wrapper type, string type properties. In Spring Boot application, okay, can be used to inject values to simple type, wrapper type, string type, array, collection has a type, Spring Bean properties. Collection has a type, Spring Bean properties. Note, in Spring Boot application, first we tried for bulk injection using at the rate configuration properties annotation. If not possible, then we go for what? Single value injection using at the rate value. Single value injection using what? At the rate value. Clear, my dear? Come on, everyone. If at the rate value and at the rate configuration properties try to inject two different values to same Spring Bean property, then which value will be taken as final value? Already we discussed which value will be taken as final value. Configuration property one. Reason? Focus, blue streeter. At the rate value performs what? Field injection. At the rate configuration performs what? Setter injection overrides field injection value or not, guys? Okay, guys. How to configure user-defined property file in Spring Boot application? Already we discussed it now, boss. Answer 1, using at the rate property source annotation. Right? Answer 2, by using what? Spring.config.import key of this one. Okay, yesterday also we discussed this point, right? Next, if application.properties and user-defined property file contains same key with different values, and if we try to inject that key related value to Spring Bean property by using at the rate value annotation, then which value will be taken as what? Final value. Okay, user defined, predefined. Yesterday we discussed it, Nabas. Any guesses? Okay. If user defined property file is configured using at the rate property source, then the value kept in application.property file, then the value kept in application.property file will come as what? Final value. Application.property file will come as what? Final value. If user defined property file is configured using what? Spring.config.import. What dot import? Spring.config.import. Spring.config.import. Key of the application dot properties are what? YML file. Then the value kept in user defined. What is that? Then value kept in user defined property file will be taken as what? Final value. Will be taken as the final value. Will be used as the final value. Are you getting my point there, guys? Come on, everyone. The value kept in, where, guys? The value kept in application dot will be taken as the final value. As part of application startup process, user-defined property file configured using property source will be recognized first. Later application dot properties. Yesterday we got the situation now, boss. If property file is configured by using property source, then application dot property value will be taken as final value. If the same thing is configured by using what? Spring dot config dot info, then user defined property value will be taken as final value. Why? Because first when container is started, first user defined file, then application dot property. That's why application dot property file will dominate what? User defined file content. Suppose same file is configured by using spring dot config dot import. Spring dot config dot import, right? Spring dot config dot import. Then what is there? First application dot property recognized. Through that user defined recognized. So that's why user defined one will dominate what? Application dot property file content or not, guys? Yeah. Can we use at the rate configuration properties and value annotation in single Spring Bean class? We already used it now, boss. Yes, can be done. In fact, few values to Spring Bean properties can be injected using what? At the rate value, and values to few other properties using at the rate configuration properties annotation. At the rate configuration properties annotation. Are you getting my point there, guys? Come on. At the rate value. Super, guys. How to inject values to array list set type Spring Bean properties. Okay, na boss? Through at the rate value not possible. It is possible only through what? Configuration properties. Shall we try that, guys? How to inject values to? Okay, it can be done in two ways and we will discuss both the ways, guys. Same actor details I am taking, guys. Okay, these are simple properties now, boss. Let it be. Okay, now here private string array nicknames. What names, guys? Nick. Next, private list string friends. List string friends. Okay, na boss? Private set long phones. Phones are phone numbers. Private set long phones. Private set long phone numbers, right? Private set long phone numbers. Next one. I'm trying to take map also here. Okay. Object, ID details are a key value pairs. Aadhaar number kind of thing. I'm trying to take some has a property also, guys. What property? Has a. Okay. Movie. Award, not award. Awards may not be there for every actor. Yeah. What is that? Some dependent class I want to take. Huh? Movie list. It's a big list, na? Okay. Private. Actor will have what, guys? Actor will have. Okay. Now I'm taking vehicle information. Vehicle. Vehicle. Okay. I'm trying to take, these are simple properties, guys. Okay. Now here, I will write to give the feeling it is doing setter injection. Can I write @data boss? Yeah. Can we take @data control plus shift plus? Yeah, vehicle class is not ready. First of all, let me keep vehicle class ready. New, what is there? Class vehicle. New class vehicle. Component. What is there? Vehicle. String registration number. What number, guys? Registration number. Private string model. Private string. Model means name of the car only, right? Model means name of the car. String, type of the vehicle. Okay. String brand name. Okay, what is the brand of the car? Brand of the car. Private double cost of the car. Enough, Rabab. Enough, more than enough. Here also @date. Here also @data. Okay, control plus shift plus O. Now it's working, guys. In application dot properties, okay, let it be here. Same prefix I am taking. Movie dot actor dot nicknames of 0. You can write like this. Index array na index. For list set also same syntax can be used. Okay. This is for array, guys. Nicknames of 0. Okay, Ranbir Singh is having what kind of nicknames, guys? Ranbir Kapoor. Huh? Bunny. Bunny is the name. Huh? Okay, right. Pagal. He is one nickname one. Next, crazy. What is that? Crazy. Nickname of 1. Next, tell me. Nicknames of 2. Crack. Some nicknames are there. Okay, fine. This is for array, guys. Next, for list. List allows duplicates also. Friends are boss. Friends of 0. Tell me, what is friends of 0? Alia Bhatt. Alia Bhatt. Next. Are Deepika is wife ra worst fellow. Next. Ranbir Kapoor RBK. Ranbir Kapoor. Next. Two. Are RK means I am talking about Ranbir Kapoor. Ranbir Singh or Ranbir Kapoor? Okay, I think we are confused. Then let me write Deepika here. Okay, Ranveer Singh. Okay, RBS. Next, another friend. Shraddha Kapoor. Okay. Shraddha Kapoor. Shraddha Kapoor's friend. Shakti Kapoor will agree. Right. Yes, guys. Tell me, that's the friend's information. Now for set collection, guys. What collection? Next set. This is for set collection. For set. Tell me, here what is there? Actor dot phone number. Phone number of 0. All fancy numbers I will write. All 9s. Phone number of 1. What is there? phone number of 1, all 8s. Next, phone number of 3, all 7s. All 9s, all 7s. Phone number, index should be sequence, guys. Sequence index. Index must be in sequence. 0. Phone numbers we have taken. Actor details, phone numbers we have taken. Okay. Phone numbers we have taken, not phones. Okay, then what? Map collection, guys. What collection? Map. Array, key value pair na, key should be subnode. Key should be subnode. Yeah, what is this? ID details dot Aadhaar. Here Aadhaar number. Next, ID details dot ID details dot voter ID. What ID? Voter ID. Next, ID details dot, come on. ID details dot PAN card, PAN number. ID details dot PAN number. Alright, these are keys as the subnodes only. Here we are taking keys as the subnode. Okay, one more interesting. Without using has a @auto void, from property file also I can inject value to has a property, right? Okay, next for has a property. For which property? For has a property. For has movie dot actor dot vehicle dot. Okay, sub here has a property, sub property as the sub node, guys. What is there? Registration number. Okay, registration number TS09 SS 1245. 1245, something. Next, guys, tell me vehicle dot HICLE. Vehicle dot, tell me next one. Vehicle dot model. Model, okay, Audi. Next, vehicle dot. A order you need not to follow, guys. Vehicle dot, tell me. Vehicle dot, type. Okay, luxury car. What car, guys? Luxury car. Actor dot vehicle dot. Next one. What is there? Brand. Brand already discussed, na? Okay. Okay, Q7, Audi Q7. This is my Audi. Brand is Audi. Cost will be there, na boss? Okay, cost. What is the cost, guys? What is the cost, guys? Huh? 1.7 CR. Understood my statement, guys? Come on. Cost is taken double, huh? Yeah, when you take double, you cannot write like this. 1 CR 70 lakhs after 75 zeros, right? If you want, you can generate metadata for all of them, guys. Okay, na? Array, this is the main has a property. These are the sub properties. These are the sub properties. Okay, let's see whether injection is happened or not. And more importantly, in the vehicle class, I need not write at the red component also. Enough, because I'm not doing any direct injections to what vehicle. I'm doing injection through what actor class, right? So actor class is accessing and doing injections, boss. It's possible or not possible? Yes. Okay. So now let's see. We're able to do injection on array, list, set, map, has a type property by using what? At the rate configuration properties annotation or not. Okay, guys. Run as, what is there? Java application. Simple, 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 simple. Nicknames, array. Friends, array. Phone numbers, not injected. I will tell the reason. Because I have taken wrong property name. Phone numbers has become phone's number. Right click, run as Java application. Friends, phone numbers, ID details, PAN number, vehicle is what? 0. Vehicle also spell mistake is there if I am not wrong. Yes, this is my vehicle, guys. Right click, run as Java application. Vehicle 1.CE7. That means it is simply doing conversion part, guys, nothing else. We are able to do bulk injection nicely, na boss. Okay, array index, list index, set index base. Next, when it comes to map, key as the subnode. Key as the subnode has a property. Okay, sub has a property name as what, guys? Right. Let's see now. Run as, what is there? Java application. Thousand one RK address Hyderabad, age 30, email rk@bollywood.com, fee is this, nickname is this, phone number, all this stuff, ID details are this, voter ID is this, PAN number is this, vehicle is this, almost everything has come over there or not there, guys. Come on, everyone. Okay. This is my bulk injection test, guys. This is definitely my what? Bulk injection test. What do you say, guys? It's happening or not happening, boss? Yeah, it's definitely taking place here or not, guys? Come on, everyone. Actor details dot class system dot out dot println details. Okay, but see, for some of these injections, some shortcuts also there to do, boss. Shall we show that? Okay. Instead of writing multiple times same key with index changing, you comment, guys. You have a inline syntax for array list set. Inline syntax for array list set. Movie dot actor dot phone numbers, all nines, all eights, all sevens, all 6. What is there, guys? All 6. Happening here or not there, guys? Bulk injection, guys, run as Java application. This is happening or not, guys? This is definitely happening or not, guys? This is called inline syntax. One is indexed based syntax, another one is what? Inline syntax. Okay, now listen. One more thing, my dear. When property is having multiple words, uppercase, lowercase, multiple words, what you can do, you can write instead of single word, you can write with hyphen symbol like this. You can write with hyphen symbol like this, right? Okay, save this one, boss. Save. Run as Java application. You can write as a single word or you can write separately, boss. Then also injection is happening or not, guys? Not only inline syntax, any syntax, two words are there. We want to write in lower case, you can use separate with hyphen symbol or not, guys? Is it not interesting, guys? Come on, everyone. Okay, now listen. This is my, okay, 1 minute. This is my inline syntax. Okay, that's good. Here I am taking like this numbers. This is my index based syntax. What syntax, guys? One is index based syntax, one is inline syntax. In index based syntax, 91, 81, 71. Like these things are there. 91, 81, 71, like these things are there. Okay, I'm injecting to same only. This is index based, this is inline syntax, right? Whose value will be taken as the final value? Inline one or indexed one? Click on this, guys. Which phone numbers have come? Inline has come. Inline is getting higher priority now, boss. Cut it, paste it. I'll change the order. I'm wantedly changing the order. Bulk injection test. Click on it. Bulk injection test, click on it. What is the one we are getting? Inline. If you use both indexed syntax and inline syntax value will get higher priority or not, guys? The inline syntax one will get what? Higher priority. Convinced with me, boss? Did you realize that point? Okay, see. If someone asks you total how many types of Spring Bean properties are there? A Spring Bean class can have 3 types of properties. Simple wrapper types, including string, array list set map collection type properties, has a properties. Or to inject values to these two things, we can use what? At the rate value and configuration properties annotation. Has a means what? At the rate auto void for Spring Bean. At the rate configuration property for non-Spring Bean, my dear. Come on, everyone. Say something, guys. I want reply from you people. Okay. In application dot property, this is indexed syntax. This is inline syntax. This is indexed and inline. But in inline syntax is there only for array list set properties. We cannot use for map and has a property. No inline syntax. No inline syntax for what? Not possible because they are not there as a this one. Okay, inline syntax is there. Injecting values to map and has a properties. Application dot properties. Prefix dot property dot key is equal to value, right? Okay, prefix dot has a property dot subproperty is equal to value. No inline syntax here. No inline syntax is there for them, guys. Come on. For array list set properties, if we try to inject two different sets of values to Spring Bean property, one set by using indexed syntax and another set by using what? Inline syntax, then whose value will be taken as what? Final value. Then whose value will be taken as what? Final value. Tell me whose value will be taken? The inline syntax one will be taken as final value. Here is the example. Here inline syntax, this one. The inline syntax one will be taken as the final value or not, guys. If any Spring Bean property is having camel case naming convention, then it can be taken as what? Two words. Separated with hyphen symbol now, my dear. While creating the node for the key related to configuration properties, configuration properties bulk injection. What injection? Configuration properties bulk injection. Configuration properties bulk injection. Fav color red, green, blue. Same thing in can be written as what? Fav colors. Here what? Camel case, right? Here what is there, guys? Camel case. Here is what? This. Fav hyphen colors. Red, green, blue. Like this we discussed about bulk injection in all permutation and combination. Let us revise what we discussed so far. Bulk injection. Okay, for that one prefix mandatory. Last nodes of the keys and property name should match. If you are not matching, they will be ignored for injection. If you are not matching, then they will be ignored for what? Injection. Whatever matched, uh, whatever matched, okay guys. Whatever matched, they will be injected, guys. Whatever matched, they will be injected nicely. Remaining things. After that, we have seen the difference between at the rate value and at the rate configuration properties. Right. Okay, boss. For simple value injection can be done in two ways. But at the rate configuration property can also be used to inject values to whom? Array, list, set, map has a property. First time I am injecting values to has a property without using any at the rate auto void, at the rate value with spell, right? So that means we can inject values to has a property of Spring Bean class in three ways. Number one, using at the rate auto void, but other one also should be taken as a Spring Bean, right? Next, at the rate value using spell. Other one also should be taken as Spring Bean, right? But if you go for what? At the rate configuration properties, then values can be brought from where? Property file or not, guys? Values can be bought from what? Property file or not, guys? We can inject data or object to has a property of Spring Bean. Has a property of Spring Bean. Come on. Has a property of what? Spring Bean. Has a property of Spring Bean. In how many ways, guys? Has a property of Spring Bean in three approaches. In three approaches. What is that? Using at the rate auto void annotation. Using at the rate auto void annotation. B. Tell me next one. Next one, guys. Using at the rate value having spell. Having spell. Okay. Next, using at the rate configuration properties and by collecting values from properties file or what file? YML file. YML I'll introduce later. In first two cases, the dependent Spring Bean, the dependent class must be configured as Spring Bean. Yes, or boss? Here, the dependent class must be configured as Spring Bean. Must be configured as Spring Bean. Here, dependent class must be configured as Spring Bean. Yes, my dear. Come on, everyone. Okay. Here, dependent class is optional to configure as Spring Bean. Here, dependent class is optional to configure as Spring Bean. Is it mandatory or optional, guys? It is optional to configure as Spring Bean. Okay, guys. Right. So this is about what? Bulk data injection using at the rate configuration properties. Okay. I think debugging videos I have given. Okay. Can you complete JUnit videos on this weekend, guys? JUnit videos. Otherwise, okay. This weekend you try to complete project release process in real time. How to release the project in real time, right? Yes. Yeah. What's your batch code, guys? 5:30 p.m. Spring Boot core. 5:30 p.m. Spring Boot core. Right click, file upload. File upload. Tell me next one. 515. 515. What is there? Spring Boot core. Tell me next one. 12. Bulk data injection. Here we are dealing with what? Bulk data injection. That's great. 1 minute. Go to this videos. One doubt, how to improve this? Practice. No. If you want to get more grip on coding, practice. Logical programming, how to improve? That also needs practice. What that star pattern, that pattern, this pattern will be there now. You have to sit and write, no option at all. If you if if you practice some patterns to write other patterns, brain will work. Okay, Monday class timings, I already said it's a regular 5:15 p.m. only. No change in the timing, it's going to be regular 5:15 p.m. No morning session Monday. Monday also class timing is what? Regular 5:15 p.m. This is project release process now, boss? Yes. That's it, boss. Thank you. We'll meet on Monday. We'll meet on Monday and we will discuss YML. Don't miss it. Alternate to property file, what is there? YML is there. And we are going to talk about YML in Monday's class, guys. YML is new to you people. It's very, very important. Don't miss the classes. Thank you.